Alrighty guys, so today I wanted to talk about this keyboard I just picked up. This is the Red Dragon Draconic or K530. Now this is a 60% keyboard that I picked up at Micro Center for about 54 bucks, and you can pick it up on the Red Dragon site for about 69 bucks, I believe. So this is a Bluetooth keyboard. It's got Bluetooth 5.0. It's got 3 Bluetooth profiles, so it can switch between 3 different Bluetooth devices. Of course, it's got RGB lighting, some onboard profiles to help you switch between those, and also it comes with software that you can use. But one of the coolest things about this keyboard, it only being about 55 bucks, is that it has hot swappable switches, and it comes with the browns, but you can swap it with any other type of Otemo switches. You can switch it with the blues, the reds, and for a person like me who likes to switch stuff up all the time, I feel like this is really giving me 4 different keyboards in one. And I just wanted to tell you guys what I think about it, and I want to go ahead and get started with an unboxing. So I'm just going to go over a few pros and cons from my usage over about 2 weeks. First pro, and pretty much standard with any 60% keyboard, is the small footprint. I feel like it gives you a lot of extra space on your desk, especially considering that I use like a gamepad to do most of my gaming. So I have the keyboard right in between my gamepad and my mouse, and it gives me a ton of extra space and just enough space to use my mouse and my gamepad comfortably while still being able to type if I need to. Now this can be looked at as a pro or a con, but these brown switches are not as loud as the blues or the reds. They're still very satisfying, but they just sound a little bit quieter. Now, this board does have included macro keys as a G1 through a G5 right above the 1 through 5, and you would press the function 2 key to access these, which I don't see how that's super convenient considering the point of the macro keys is not to have to press multiple buttons, but they are there just in case you need it, and I'm glad they included it. So despite this board being made completely out of plastic, it does feel really good, and it has some heft to it. It has some weight to it, and it's not flimsy. It feels very durable. Now something really cool I did want to mention is the hot swappable switches, and it does come with these extra 4 switches in the box just so you could feel them, and that way when you order a whole new set of switches, you know what type of feeling you're going to get when they come in. And it for this price point, that's a really good deal. And this board does use Otemu Browns, or I'm not sure if they're like some knockoff Otemu Browns, like Red Dragon Otemu Browns, but they do have 2 pins, and I feel like you can find them online pretty easily. Now this board is Bluetooth, but it also has 3 Bluetooth profiles. It has a physical button for the 3 different profiles, 1, 2, and 3. And when you're searching for it on whatever device that you're looking for, it's going to pop up as Draconic 1, Draconic 2, or Draconic 3. That way you always know which device is connected to what. Now this board does have really good battery life. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I haven't had to charge it once. And I feel like that's in part due to the fact that it has a really good eco mode that it automatically comes on when it gets out of the box. So after about a minute of no use, it just cuts off. The RGBs turn off, and as soon as you press it again, it'll turn right back on, and there's no delay to it. Now I couldn't find too many cons with this board, so I'll just go over some cons that you get with any 60% keyboard. So the first con is having to use the function key to access all of the secondary actions like home, in, print screen, delete, insert. That's a little bit annoying, but I feel like it's something that you know going into purchasing a 60% keyboard. This keyboard doesn't have a number pad, which is, again, something very obvious when you go pick it up, but you really realize how annoying it is not to have a number pad once you have to type in like a card number or something like that, and then you reach over and there's nothing there except air. And one that's really more specific to this board is the RGB doesn't have as many options as I would like. Yeah, you can customize each individual light to your liking, but I feel like there should be more presets just to select from. Alrighty, guys, that is the end of this review. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them down in the comment section below. And if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.